All right, session recap for the third day of December. This morning we had ISM manufacturing. We had a little blip on the screen that's done nothing since then. So we were going down and the announcement came out positive. So it's sort of, regrouping here, right? But we're going with dollar weakness because we're making lower highs, lower lows, and we're below the MACD. And MACD says you're a seller. All right. Can't trade the euro because it doesn't have a big enough ATR, euro dollar. Pound dollar, of course, when dollar went down, it went up, and it's in ATR is going to increase tonight, all right, after 5 o'clock. So I'd certainly be looking for the 34.30 area up here tonight, right there. Dollar Swiss is going to help validate the dollar. It says, okay, we are continuing to go down, all right, which means dollar yen will go down, and it's trying close in reverse after they got 55 pips up here. They took it. I see that. All right. So right now we're looking at. I'm gonna get rid of this. Too late for us to trade it, but we're looking for 154.80 right now. I'd look for the bottom down here at 154.45 tonight. So there's a nice big opportunity there that you don't want to miss if it gives it to you. All right, euro yen you can't touch because we're up in the stratosphere, and it's a dollar going down. This should go up. It's not. All right, so uh, just stay out of it till you get proves it's going down. Pound yen goes up when the dollar goes down, so we should hit this today and tonight. You should be up here at the day chart top at 208.16. All right, let me get rid of that. There we go. All right, over to Aussie yen. Aussie yen, we're almost to target here, which is the day chart top. We can't trade into it, so we're going to pass on it. And you might get up to the 270 tonight, and watch for it to sell off because you already have divergence in play here. And right there. All right, so watch for one more move up there and then a sell off. We'll see. All right. Over to Euro Aussie. All right, Euro Aussie continues its move down finally. Traded it down yesterday, and then it did all this, and now we're underway down here. All right, so if you get a pullback here, where's the target? What I did with the target. Hold on, let me go back. I don't know where the target went. 145, 145 pips from this high. And we'll go down for 145 pips. And where is that? Way down here. Okay, well, got a New Zealand in it, see? So now, if you get the pullback, if you get a pullback up here like this, you can trade this. If this stops here, your entry order is below this wick right here. So there's trade two. Trade one is up here. Watch for the turn, and then there you go, right there. So you're in New Zealand now to the downside, not to the upside. Oh, it might not be that high. Oh, yeah, I see I am on a 10. Thanks, Michael. Let me go up to a 60. What's this time over here? 1600. Yeah, you're right. Let me take this off, put it over here from this high. 1600. This is the high right there. All right. Pullback. All right, so you can see trade two is here. Can't put it in now, you're too close. But if it bounces here and bounces back up in here, now you got that. Because it's got a New Zealand in it, you can trade it. All right, so there you go. But now we're to the downside, not to the upside. All right, so why can we trade it? Well, because the time of day, and it's also proven, the market has proven it. Exhaustion wick, close and reverse, engulfing candle, break. See that? See, all that information says, okay, yeah, you are going down. And we're below the zero line break on MACD, and histogram's pushing down right now. So watch for it to hit this bottom, bounce back up. Anywhere up in here, it's tradable as long as you get trade two in down here for that trade right there, and you got to hold for the 4.236. So your New Zealand's back on the board, all right? But for the downside now. Swiss yen, big if, if we get Swiss yen, it's the real estate of the week trade, and it's too late to trade it. But watch it tonight to the downside, and it got a big ATR. So we might get down to 192.50 tonight down in here. Okay. Pound Aussie, all right, showing signs of reversing possibly, but you've got right there. That's a big problem right there. You see that? Right? And then you look over here and go, oh yeah, yeah. No, they're still looking to go up. Right? So you got 55 pips up here, but once you trade it, you got to have a break hook and go here, right in this area here. Now you don't have 55 pips to the upside. And with Euro Aussie flipping to the downside, right? Oh, Pound Aussie. I'm sorry. Yeah, Pound Aussie, not Euro Aussie. All right, but Pound Aussie and Euro Aussie run together because where the Aussie is. So I'd be leery of that. Very leery of that one. Okay. Now we get to Euro New Zealand. All right. New Zealand's breaking through. All right. We don't have 55 pips. So wait for the break and a hook, then wait for 5 o'clock tonight. You're most likely coming down here to the 1270 at 201.25. Pound New Zealand, all right, easily went to target. Notice that they're exiting right now, closing reverse, two engulfing candles, right? So wait for this is most likely over with, all right? See the difference? See, once you see the chop, all right? By the way, Kay, this is when it gets tough to trade. See that? When you got that chop like that, that's hard stuff to trade. That's easy. That's easy, all right? Now, maybe we'll get one over here that comes easy, all right? So once you see the chop, stay out of it. All right. So we'll watch and see if this makes a turn. All right. If it makes a turn, you might get all the way down to 22900 tonight. Over to New Zealand yen. I'm leery of this one. It says it should go up with the dollar going down, and it is got a little bounce here, but it's not tradable till you get up in this area up in here. So just wait for 5 o'clock, see where you're at, and if you've gotten up in this area, you might have an opportunity to the upside. Pound Swissy, hard to trade, right up to target, no problem. Look where they're going, right to the fib. Gee, surprise, surprise, surprise. Right? Uh, uh, yeah, there you go. Nice job, Adam. Yeah, hard lesson to learn is exactly right. And we also have Aussie New Zealand. Again, it's so tight, it's hard to trade. I'm looking for it to actually reverse, and it is showing that now. Okay. See, we're headed down. We're starting to go down. We're going nowhere up. We are going down. We're trying to go down. We're trying to go down. So this is trying to reverse back into the channel, which is a good sign. All right. So it's a false breakout. All right. And then watch for tonight after 5 o'clock. You'll get a new ATR to the downside, and you're probably coming down to 1380 area down here. All right. All right. There we go.